Picture a dental practice at 12:15 on a Tuesday. The waiting room is full, clipboard stacks are growing, and the phone starts ringing. The front desk staff is tied up checking someone in, so that line just keeps blinking. That flashing line is a prospective new patient with a toothache. When nobody picks up by the fourth ring, she hangs up and dials the clinic down the street. They answer immediately, and she books her appointment there. Look at this equation to see the actual financial damage. The average new dental patient brings in about $1,200 in first-year production. If a clinic misses just 5 of those new patient calls a week, over a standard 50-week year, the numbers compound aggressively. That equals $300,000 walking out the door annually. A missed call is an operational leak that directly drains the clinic's bottom line. The phone is the primary revenue valve, and right now, it is left wide open. The instinctive reaction for most practice owners facing this issue is to hire a second or third receptionist to cover the overflow. This stack chart breaks down the actual math of that decision. An employee's cost is far more than the base salary. When you stack up payroll taxes, employer health insurance contributions, paid time off, and the continuous expense of training and turnover, the baseline expands significantly. You arrive at a fully loaded midpoint cost of roughly $61,000 per year for a single full-time hire. If that receptionist handles a standard 50 calls a day, the cost works out to about $4.88 a call. But industry data shows a busy desk still misses about 25% of inbound calls. Factor in those misses, and the effective cost for every call actually answered climbs to $6.50. Humans need lunch breaks, sick days, and bathroom breaks. Throwing expensive, biologically limited labor at a high-volume data problem guarantees the math will always work against you. This is where artificial intelligence enters the workflow. Conversational AI platforms can process natural speech and manage hundreds of simultaneous patient interactions at once without ever putting someone on hold. On a scale, we see the immediate financial contrast. A mid-tier AI receptionist platform costs $3,588 a year. Compare that to $61,000 for a human hire. Handling massive volume, the AI's per-call expense plummets from $6.50 to 18 cents. AI alters the unit economics of patient acquisition. When the margin drops this low, the simple act of answering the phone becomes functionally costless. The limitations of a human workforce become glaring after 5 p.m. The doors lock, the lights go out, and the phones route straight to voicemail. Up to 35% of patient calls happen outside standard operating hours. People get off work, check their calendars, and start dialing when no one is at the desk. An AI receptionist answers instantly at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday or 2 a.m. on a Sunday. It checks availability and books appointments directly into your practice management software with zero human intervention. For a typical busy practice, capturing and converting those after-hours new patient calls models out to a potential $408,000 in recovered annual revenue. The technology operates as an active 24/7 revenue-generating engine. It actively secures patients that would otherwise go to a competitor. We can see exactly how this math plays out by looking at Media Brite Smile Dental, a practice operating in the competitive Philadelphia market. After deploying an AI system, they measured a 43% improvement in patient response time. That rapid intake pushed their weekday appointment slot fill rate to an impressive 94%. This chart tracks their no-show rate after the system took over automated appointment reminders. With consistent text and voice follow-ups, missed appointments dropped from 14.2% down to just 5.8%. By plugging the operational leaks and answering every call, Media Brite Smile tracked a 57% increase in total revenue. AI integration translates directly into measurable growth. Yet algorithms cannot run a medical office on their own. The technology has strict limitations. Healthcare requires physical presence. An anxious patient needs a human being to look them in the eye and make them feel safe. Human judgment is required for navigating complex insurance disputes, discussing emotionally sensitive diagnoses, and handling billing disagreements with nuance. Current AI systems fail at these tasks. Software is a specialized tool built for logistical volume. Human staff provide the emotional anchor that retains patients long-term. The top-performing dental practices use a hybrid approach, combining the raw processing power of AI with the emotional intelligence of human staff. This flowchart outlines the hybrid workflow. The AI acts as the primary digital shield. It answers every inbound call instantly, and handles routine bookings. When a call requires empathy or complex problem solving, it routes the caller seamlessly to human staff. Pairing one $61,000 receptionist with a $3,600 AI platform provides complete 24/7 coverage. That is nearly half the cost of a second human, delivering vastly superior availability. The receptionist is no longer chained to a ringing phone, free to manage the lobby, navigate insurance claims, and focus entirely on in-person care. The goal is to give your staff a system that catches every missed opportunity, to stop losing patients to competitors down the street. Explore how SuperMIA integrates into your workflow and let humans do what humans do best.